moderator for me.
I really do.
Yeah. Yeah. All my people get in here.
Hey, y'all be like, this isn't shocking.
I know. I am back. I am back. Hey, look, I'm back. Don't be huffing and puffing, because that's their job. That's what they gonna do.
Okay.
They like, he back, man. You know, I am the terrorizer. This is AlphaHebrew. With, what's your name? We got to get an alias.
I do.
Yeah, because you put in a lot of work too with editing these videos.
Because right now, I'm just going by Angelica, and that's not going to work.
Nah, you AlphaHebrew. Ooh. But yeah, it definitely feel good to be back.
AlphaHebrew.
AlphaHebrew, Shebrew. Okay. You know, I like it.
Yeah.
AlphaHebrew. Yeah. Oh yeah, you know, it do feel good to be back. It do feel good to be back.
Feel good to be home, baby.
What is you singing, man?
Don't worry about it.
This is my return, and look what's going on. Shenanigans, man. But no, it do feel good to be back in action, and I have been gone for a long time. You know, Abaya, stop all that. You got your chips, girl. Be quiet. I have been gone for a long time. A lot of stuff been happening. And that's what we gonna tap into. It's been 2 years.
I think
It's been 2 years.
It's
been 2 years, you know, 2 years. And all that great, glorious stuff your boy talked about and touched on, it definitely happened. You know, we're gonna get into the Puffy thing and everything. We might as well now, you know. And then what is Friday?
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's always, look, it's always gonna be Most High. All praises to the Most High and His only begotten Son, our Lord and Savior, Yahweh Shah. It's always gonna be that. It's always gonna be that. But we gonna switch it in a sense of what you think, the editing and stuff. Yeah, because we gonna get straight to work. But man, yeah, no, it feel good seeing y'all. I'm doing this live. You know, I'm gonna do a lot of live so y'all can catch it in live action. You know, you looking at that last video.
Yeah, it's only been a year.
No, it ain't been no year. It's 2023.
It's a year in November.
You know, the last video was when I was talking about T.I.'s son.
Yeah.
And how disrespectful and big his teeth is.
Yeah.
So yeah, but no, it feel good to be back. This Puffy thing, you know. I told y'all, my good people, the thing that's happening. Look, mamas, your dad back. I've been gone for 2 years. I need y'all to pipe down, all right? You know, I know you just came into this world. You ain't gonna run nothing over here, okay? She like, whatever.
5 seconds of fame.
Yeah, she is. But nah, the Puffy thing, I seen that, and I told you what was. I hate when people say I told you, but I told you what was gonna happen. You know, I know how it go, and it just wasn't me taking up for Puff. I just know how it go. Look at what they did to R. Kelly. You know, look at what they did to Tupac. You know, even you have to change your stance on Pac because they like to lie. They lie.
Yeah, but it's not changing. This is my thing with these celebrities, right? This is with the Tupac thing. That happened so long ago that none of us were there and old enough to get the full understanding of what was going on. So
I was different when I was little.
Happened.
I knew he didn't do it. When I was little, I always rocked with Pac. I knew he didn't do it. Since you met me 20 years ago, what I tell you?
No, I'm saying, you know, like how now, like,
we can assess it a little.
We can assess it. Yeah, exactly.
We can assess it a little better.
Yeah. See, back then we were too young. We didn't. What were we assessing? We can only go back on what has been said since then.
But he told y'all back then he didn't do it.
And Jeffrey Dahmer said he wasn't a murderer.
But one was proven guilty and one was proven innocent. See?
Yeah, see how we had to wait for that verdict? We had to wait for
I didn't have to wait. I knew he didn't do it. So this is what I'm saying. America have a systemic thing that they do to our people. And when it happened to R. Kelly, Look at Bill Cosby. It happened to Bill Cosby. It happened to R. Kelly. Look what happened. You know, Bill Cosby was innocent. R. Kelly, the same thing. And then when the tables is turned around, you look at Hugh Hefner. He got away with it. Yep. Everything that Hugh Hefner did, this is what I was saying 2 years ago. 2 years ago, y'all. Hugh Hefner got away with it. Yep. He made a whole dynasty, Playboy Mansion. Puffy just doing some little freaky stuff. Everybody know Puffy do a little freaky stuff. I was gonna put that in my video, like with these soft rappers and stuff. But I'm saying, like, Puffy, he known amongst, you know, the black community. He's a so-called icon and stuff. And like when he did the Breakfast Club, not the Breakfast Club, the Drink Champs, and he was talking about blowing people cakes out and stuff and partying with who was Fabulous. I knew back then.
And Sushi Samurai, hello. Blake, hi. We see y'all.
Yeah, we see
I'm gonna try to like respond to y'all with the comments because baby's gonna be talking and doing his thing. So I'll respond to y'all and let y'all know that we see y'all in the chat. And sorry for cutting you off, Poppy.
No. Thank y'all for tapping in. Like I said, for everybody tapping in, I've been gone for 2 years. It's like I'm the Black Simpsons. You know, not O.J. Simpson, but you know the cartoon Simpson, how they predicted everything and it came to fruition. That's what happened. Like I knew this was gonna happen to Puffy. I knew Lil Boosie was gonna go back to jail. I knew all this. I knew Drake was still gonna be light skinned and lose everything, every battle and all that. I knew that. Like, but you know, Puffy should not be going through the things he's going through. Like we all got baby lotion. What baby oil?
Yes.
We all they talk about what they say, lace and baby oil.
Yes, and
that's crazy.
He had vats of it though. He had thousands of bottles.
I mean, that's what Vin Raines. Vin Raines. He probably do that. We did that back then. Like it's nothing wrong with baby oil and stuff. It's like this is crazy. I can't believe they got Puffy locked in jail for some baby oil. You can't make this stuff up. You know, and then Cassie, look at her and how she ain't in jail. Like, why she not being, you know, persecuted, right?
Agreed. Yes.
Like, why Cassie get away with what she got away with when she was the main culprit?
Exactly. She partook in all of the activities.
Yeah, she really did. And it just goes to show y'all the unfair advantage we have here in Babylon.
Or they have. Well, I get what you're saying. But we don't have an unfair advantage.
Oh, I get what you're saying. Yeah, unfair. I'm talking about we have the disadvantage.
Yeah, we have the disadvantage.
They got the up on us. Puffy should be out of jail. Everybody laughing, saying no Diddy and all this. When he get out, remember he keep receipts clearly because he said he had pizza boxes and all type of stuff. So Puffy for sure keep receipts.
Did he have freak-offs in his home with cameras in every room? That man is a monster. But that's his prerogative. Yeah. A freak-off is not jail-worthy.
And you may be right? But that's not jail-worthy. You know, Hugh Hefner did too. He had a whole Playboy Mansion. I used to watch it, not the partaking of stuff, but I remember his documentaries. He had cameras in his bushes. It was hard to get in there. They had all cameras inside and outside, and nobody said nothing. So when Puffy do the same thing, it's a problem, you know. So we gotta fix that, y'all. Like we gotta stop picking and choosing who we want to do that to. Right is right and wrong is wrong. And Puffy should not be in jail just because he do little freaky stuff. Cassie, the one with the Punisher. First of all, that's a crazy name. But the Punisher, what did he say? She wanted him and she kept calling him. You know, we all didn't think Cassie was a freak like that. Cause did you?
It never crossed my mind to think about whether that woman was a freak or not.
No, I'm saying, but everybody, Puffy, they just knew Puffy was, right? They just knew Puffy was.
Well, cause I mean, like Puffy, he you know, like his music videos, his songs and things like that. So there was indications.
What songs? He never rapped and sung about this stuff. He had
the people he hung around.
The people he hung around was everybody that people love. Look, TD Jakes. I told y'all about TD Jakes.
Don't make me laugh. Please don't make me laugh.
I told y'all about TD Jakes. All them people. That's
no, but
fan.
I'm saying, like, we had an indication, you know, like, okay, he may or may not be a freak. Cassie, what? You got a long way to go? Like, what?
What long way was she talking about?
Nobody really knew anything about Cassie up until now, to be honest.
So he made her relevant.
Of course he did.
Okay.
Of course. I mean, he produced her songs. He made her who she was. So.
But being in jail is one thing. That's what people got to focus on. Being in jail is one thing. You know, Cassie is not in jail. She's an accomplice.
Absolutely.
We all know that. She's an accomplice, but it's just because she's more Caucasian than she is black. I don't even think she's black.
No, she's not.
You know, so Puffy should not be in jail. And I had to come back and touch on this because it's the same story over and over and over. And people don't want to hear it, but I don't care what y'all want to hear. The truth is the truth. The truth is the truth. If Puffy in jail, she should be in jail. Just like R. Kelly in jail, his wife should be in jail. Because if I go rob a bank right now, she's going to jail.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm going to jail right with you.
You going to jail right with me. So for them to put Puffy in jail and not the others is crazy, you know, but it's always an ulterior motive because it's all about that liquor company that paid Cassie, right? Whatever deal they had, then did she get 30 million?
Yeah, something like that, 20 or 30 million.
Yeah, 30 million to get paid for a freak off. So basically what they did to Puffy is extortion.
But Puffy, didn't they pay both of them off?
No.
Because he got a settlement too to cut ties with them.
I don't think he got no money.
Because he cut ties with them. So, and they were supposed to pay them out, and she was the co-owner, so they both got paid.
I don't know. I don't think he got no money. If he did, it wasn't worth it because that's what the battle was over. You know? So y'all need to free that man. Y'all need to free Puffy. Y'all need to free R. Kelly. You know, Lil Boosie going to jail. This is not cool.
No.
This is not right. You know, they quick to throw a black man in jail and slow to throw one of theirs in jail. Literally, they get out. It's the same, like it's a person with the gun charge with Lil Boosie. He got the same charge, but he got bonds and all type of stuff. You know?
But they can make examples out of so-called celebrities. That's the
they make example out of so-called black people.
Yep.
Because if you watch, Puffy own a lot of stuff.
Yep.
He own a lot of land. He gotta own some land, you know. He own a lot of companies. So that's what they go after. And then, which bring us to our next topic is the no jumper. There's a lot of stuff that I'm gonna touch on, but is this still going? That's good. The no jumper. What did I tell you about the no jumper?
That the guy is racist and that he works for the feds because he gets black men locked up and pins them against one another.
Yeah, him and Vlad TV, they just have their ulterior motive. Look at all the destruction he have caused, you know, up there at that building. People that been shot, they didn't fought each other. It is gang members versus gang members. Oh, you can read that if you want to.
I'm not sure if this is double standard. I'm not sure if this double standard really exists, but do you think Diddy is a good man that should be free?
Well, I can't say whether he's a good man or not. I don't know him personally, but from what we see, yes, you are innocent until you're proven guilty. He should be free. Because if Puffy is locked up, then Donald Trump should be locked up.
Absolutely.
All these rich white men should be locked up because this is where he learned it from. So they should be locked up, but they get away with it. They get away with they freak offs. They get movies. What was that thing we used, the dominatrix movie?
50 Shades of Grey.
50 Shades of Grey. That's a real thing. They fetishes. They don't get dehumanized and judged for their fetishes. So why should we, not me, but I'm saying why should black or any other nation, Puffy should be free until they find something. They doing it, hey, mama, they doing the Mrs. Miami, what's her name?
Young Miami.
Young Miami, with trying to bring up her past to get Puffy, charges on Puffy, everything they just making up stuff for Puff. That was a bar. They just making up stuff. And I ain't no fan of Puffy. But right is right and wrong is wrong. You know, that man should be free. R. Kelly should be free. What you do in your house is what you do in your house. That's even in the Bible. Most High said the bedroom is undefiled. Clearly, in Puffy case, it got to be undefiled because they was doing some crazy stuff. All these people coming out, these new people, these sex workers and stuff, they giving their side of the story. That's some freaky stuff. But we got to remember though, that's a learned behavior. Who did Puffy learn that from?
And then it's like, okay. There's nothing criminal about what someone does in their bedroom. It can't be consensual with people up until the point where it's time to benefit.
Yeah.
For instance, with Cassie, she consented to all of those things.
She did.
Up until the point where she wanted out and she decided, okay, I can get a come up off of this. Same goes for R. Kelly. R. Kelly didn't drag those women to his tours. He didn't drag them back to his bedroom. They came there voluntarily. If you know the situation and what you're getting yourself into, it can't become criminal after the fact.
Yeah.
And I got her. She just
Thanks.
Yeah, of course.
And you right. I agree. But it was her desires. You know? It was her desires. Cassie, she wanted to do that stuff, man. According to what all the witnesses say. She wanted to do that. Y'all may not want to hear it, but it's the truth. You know? I'm pretty sure Puffy done some bad stuff in his life. I feel he have done some bad stuff. So to answer the person question, I don't know if he's a good person or not, but I know he's done some bad stuff. He had some issues with Tupac back then. Nobody cared back then, right? Nobody cared when he was putting hits out on Pac and his chain and all this, and Tupac getting shot at Quad Studios. Nobody cared. Nobody cared about Craig Mack, Black Rob, his wife.
Kim Porter.
Yep, Kim Porter. Nobody cared about them. All those people that was mysteriously, you know, passing on and getting sick and getting ill. And, you know, every time you get close to Puffy, somebody died. Nobody cared until a half-breed, you know, because that's what Cassie is. She's a half-breed, get into some trouble. And then y'all got to remember this one thing. They sped up the video also with Puffy to make it look worse than what it was. CNN, they had the video. I'm pretty sure the FBI tapped in. So it was all a plan. That's why he was found innocent, right? They dropped all those charges because you can't have a one-man RICO. You just can't. So where's Puffy accomplices? Where are they? It's just like Pac said. I'm gonna keep going back to Tupac because him and Puffy was beefing. But when they try to accuse Pac of what he was accused of, and he was innocent, but he was like, where are they? Why am I the only one? Where's Puffy accomplices? Where's R. Kelly accomplices? One man can't entrap 20 women. You know, one man can't do the things that they said Puffy was doing to everybody. You know, did them day 26? Did they show up?
Well, yeah. At the trial?
Yeah. No, but that's what I'm saying. And he made them walk cake and all type of stuff.
It wasn't them walking though. That was them.
Them rappers. Yeah. I forgot the rap group. I forgot the rap. You right, because it was day 26, and then it was the rap. The rap one.
And all them.
Yeah, and E-Ness and all them. He made them walk for cheesecake, and then the other ones, the day 26. He was being mean to them, and I remember that dude was crying and being emotional on the show back then, and they didn't even testify. I'm pretty sure they seen a lot of stuff, but they was like, no. They saying the same thing I'm saying, like, no. You know, now let's get back to this no jumper, right? So you look at what Adam is doing to the black community. It's Adam and Vlad. It's all these platforms. Look at what they doing to the black community. How they pinning gangs against gangs. You know, this stuff has to stop, man. Look at what happened to the brother 4 Extra in his hand. You know they don't like each other.
Who?
Him and Adam.
Since when?
Since that incident happened.
Wow.
This is what I'm saying. And like, we was rooting for 4 Extra too. because I like Spody Face. I like Spody Face because he know he a Hebrew. He know he an Israelite. And you know, but he got to see the evil workings. Let's read some of these. I'm just talking.
Okay, let's go up and make sure we didn't miss nothing. He was only convicted for one charge at a max of 10 years. Don't you think he is getting away with it? He's not gonna get the max. The whole trial is a show trial. Like
I agree with that. It is.
Like Jeffrey Epstein and Ghislaine Maxwell, they were put in jail and basically got away with it because the way things are looking, she's finna get pardoned. Where are Epstein's accomplices?
Right.
Did he do it alone? Genuinely,
no, he
what
didn't.
do you think? The cover up, bro? Yeah, no, he didn't do it alone.
Yeah, Epstein. Like I talked about the Epstein list. All the people on the look how they won't show the list. They won't show the Epstein list. Show the list and the people that was on it. That's my point. You know, and I don't even think Epstein died. I think that whole thing was fake, and I think he off somewhere, because if he had his own island, there's no way he died in prison like that. That's just crazy. But it's all a cover up. You know, everybody has a list. This is just Hollywood. And no, he had accomplices, but they won't show that list. This is what they do.
That industry is just demonic as a whole.
It is.
As a whole, anything that has to do with Hollywood and like what people consume in the social media and media world is defiled.
Yep, it says what I'm saying. Where the Diddy list? Yeah, there's no Diddy list. No, there's no Diddy list. He let you know who he in cahoots with or who he mess with. He let it be known. He take pictures. He tell y'all, hey, we party. That's why we know about everybody that deals with Puffy. We know about Usher. You know, we know about Kevin Hart. We know about TD Jakes. We know about Justin Bieber. We know about all these so-called superstars. You know, there's no list. You know, we know about Cassie. We know about Young Miami. We know about Nipsey Hussle and stuff like that. We know about the Baby. All these people dealt with Puff. You know, not everybody partook in it, excuse me. Like Nipsey, I don't believe he did none of that. And then the Baby, I don't believe he did none of that. Because like Cat Williams say, you got to tell Puffy no to them parties. Like I'm just the type of person, Puffy wouldn't even ask me to come to no party. I'm too masculine for that type of stuff. It ain't, you know, it'll never happen. You know, he'll never invite me to a party or nothing to sit down or nothing. But certain people, he be thinking certain stuff. It's like you said, the music and stuff that they make, the dances that they do, and what they into. But yeah, no, this whole thing is wrong, man. And like, we got to stop doing that. They only attack us. They only attack us, man. They never attack them. Trump is still the president. Every time something, like who was that? Who was getting the joint in the White House? Was it Bill Clinton? Bill Clinton, yeah. Still the president. Bill Clinton was up there having sexual oral intercourse, whatever you want to call it, oral whatever. Relations. Yeah, you know, what ain't it called, fellatio or something like that?
Babe, we don't need the depiction.
I'm just saying, like, because they making it like that with Puffy, so I got to make it like that with them. He was getting that in the White House, and he's still the president.
Absolutely.
Trump got more charges than Saddam, Bin Laden, Tupac. Who else is a criminal? Jeffrey. Trump then got all type of criminal charges, and he still is the president. No time in jail. He went up there, took a picture, and then left. And he's still a president. And y'all want to mess with Puffy because some baby oil? Come on, man. Y'all got to do better, man. Black people got to do better. All this no Diddy, Diddy, and all that. Like, stop that, man. But it wasn't what was the dude from Nickelodeon? The Schwarzenegger, whatever his name is?
No, dang it.
The dude from Nickelodeon, that was
Snyder,
whatever, with people.
Schneider or something.
Yeah, with the feet thing. And I love Nick, but he was doing the feet thing. Nobody didn't say no Snyder. It's only always an attack on black people. Always. You know? They just want to see us down, man. So that's why I had to come back. Actually, my wife, she made me come back. You did. You was like, you a bum. You living too good. You need to get back out there. You know, but now she definitely motivated me to come back, and I was just like, I should just do a little live, because they won't let me go live on what's that?
TikTok.
Yeah, TikTok. You know.
Yeah.
And then I'm doing the, what's the thing? The Twitch. Is it Twitch?
Twitch, yeah.
I'm doing the Twitch thing too, so y'all follow me over here. I mean over there and here too though. Like y'all stay tapped in. Rita.
It's a big difference. What's a big difference?
Yeah, what's a big difference, big dog? There's no Epstein list. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. I got the list. I don't know. It's a big difference. Yeah, I gotta know the big difference. But nah, it's an Epstein list. He was tapped in. He was tapped in with too many elite people. Mm-hmm. You know, everybody has a list. Trust me. Mark Zuckerberg, he got a list. Elon Musk got a list. What's the other one? Amazon dude.
I don't know the Amazon name. I don't know, but Bill Gates.
Bill Gates got a list.
What's that? Amazon
Everybody got a list, man. They do this type of stuff, man.
Dan Schneider feet thing versus Diddy freak offs is a big difference.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
Dan Schneider, those people were underage.
They was children. That's the big difference. Those children. He's squirting stuff all in people's face and having these foot fetishes and making them making these little ladies massage them and stuff. He traumatized those children. Them was kids. Disney too. Look at, I told y'all what they do. Man, I tell you with the Disney, y'all got to go check them old videos out. Look at her, Orlando Brown. They trying to paint him out like he crazy. He ain't lying. Trust me, he know the list. Orlando Brown, he know the list too. You know, even though he wouldn't answer some of my questions when I was in his live, that man was hopping over my stuff. You know, I know how to diffuse all that.
But that's because these people's lives